I put new brakes on your bike. Say thank you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's go ride.
Oh, was that why my bike was unplugged? I was like, why is my bike unplugged?
Yeah, I rode that shit. You jealous?
Why are you riding my bike?
I had to test it. All right, we got some cheap, crappy China brake pads for the Talaria. So let's try to pop those on real quick. And then the tires are in the mail. They're shipping out of Indiana. So got some nice Shinkos. They're gonna be on off-roads. And then we also have new Benlari foot pegs we have to put on the bikes. That's a new sponsor. I got those to do a quick little review on them. All right, the front pads are done. They're pretty smoked, but believe it or not, there's actually still some pad, which this one doesn't have much left, but this side has a decent amount left, which is kind of weird because they pretty much weren't doing anything. That's weird. Same with the rears. I mean, one of them's pretty much worn to nothing, and the other one's kind of worn, and you can tell it's slightly cocked. It's not straight. There's more pad left up here than there is down here on the bottom. They're worn pretty equally. I figured this was going to be down to the metal, especially since she uses more rear brake than front. I'm trying to teach her otherwise, but she loves the rear brake. Let's get these swapped out and see if it improves the ride. Front and rear is both changed out. Like I said, they weren't really as bad as I thought they were, so I'm hoping this improves the ride quality quite a bit and helps her stopping power. Let's try it out. See if we need to put some hydraulic fluid in the system. All right, I'm gonna take the bike for a quick test ride, and I got my Allen wrench here so I can adjust and tighten down the calipers to a final tightness, and hopefully this thing works. So I just coasted down the road and pumped the brakes a little bit and got the calipers centered, and I tightened them down with the Allen wrench, and I just tested the wheels to make sure they spun freely. So they do. So I have them tightened a little bit. I'm gonna go for an official ride, make sure nothing's rubbing, and then I'm gonna tighten them down all the way. Let's see how it goes. Seems to be much better, and the levers are no longer pulling down to the handlebars. That's nice and tight how it's supposed to be. Nice and tight how it's supposed to be. This one's a tad bit off because this lever is bent. She's crashed it a few times. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's the front brake because I got the camera in the left hand. Oh, I think the piston just had to cycle a little. One of the pistons was stuck because I pushed them all the way back in. Let's try that again. This is why I'm doing this now. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Now let's switch the camera. Oh yeah, the rear brakes are stopping good too. All right, I'll call that a success. We'll bring the bike home and we'll tighten down the calipers once and for all. And that's a success. Brakes done, now just onto the tires. Tires are gonna suck just because dot tires are never fun to put on, man. They're so tight on the rims, man. It's not even funny. And then if you pinch the tube, good luck. You gotta do it all over again. But I've been getting pretty lucky. I haven't pinched the tube in a while. All right, let's tighten these babies down and we're good to go. Oh shoot. Saw a bunny and then a dog. Can you notice it?
Yeah, it feels way better. I don't have to like slam my brakes.
It feels better?
Especially my front brake, like it's really like stops.
The rear one's making a tiny little noise when you coast because the pads are brand new. They gotta wear in a little bit.
Well, they're squeaky for like the first beginning of them, and then they get like smoother, and then we have to change them, get squeaky again.
Yeah, it'll probably take a little bit to break them in.
But knowing me.
Yeah, you do like 50 to 0 100 times. 1076. Nice. I'm actually officially over 1,000 now.
Really? You
Yep.
got over 1,000?
Yep.
Good job.
I did it.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. It's hot.
It was so much hotter earlier. I had like the sun blaring down on me.
Yeah, the sun's going down. What is it? Probably like 6 or 7 o'clock.
I don't know.
You don't know what time you have a watch on.
It's dead. It won't turn on.
Technology. She's got a watch on with no time. Doesn't tell the time.
Well, it's dead. It's almost 7.
Almost 7. Yep. And it's still like 90 degrees. You said you almost flipped over earlier?
Yes, I want like I don't know. It was weird because I was like pretty like straight up.
Yeah, you were like vertical. You got scared?
Yeah. No, like I felt my bike tip and I was like, nope.
Yeah, you're getting to that balance point.
I know I'm scared.
Yeah.
I know that fall's coming.
You got to kind of, if you get scared, don't panic. You're supposed to just tap the rear brake and it'll bring down your front end.
Knowing me, I'd be like, ugh.
But it's hard to grab your front brake when you're trying to hold on to the handlebars.
And like you're in the, like air, it's kind of like
Yeah.
scary. You kind of want to press all the way down.
And you don't like, I mean, you have long fingers, but like it's hard to, you need to be able to grab it with like a finger or two while you're still hanging onto the handlebars. So it takes a lot of practice to do that. Look at how many freaking boats are out here.
Damn!
It's like a whole city of boats.